Alright, welcome back. So yesterday, if you remember, I talked about how Will Smith had slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars on Sunday night. Now, social media, like I said then, was in a complete frenzy, and it led to Will Smith sending out an apology, which I will now read. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. So, immediately upon reading this, I had a couple of thoughts. Even though he says sincerely at the end, this was clearly written by his PR team. Um, all the grammar looks correct. You can always tell when it's like more of like a notes app, like this is what I wrote, these are my feelings, compared to alright, hey Will, this is what we wrote for you, post it on your Instagram. I don't know what Will does from this point on. This apology was bad. It was too long. I really don't like apologies being that long. I agree with like people when they say, hey, you come out, say, hey, I messed up. I'm gonna be better. Boom. He didn't have to write this whole page, 2 pages of stuff. Even though he didn't write it himself, obviously. But I'm just saying, in general, he didn't have to do that. But yeah, Jada said something about how Will was going to, they were going to try to learn how to heal. They were going to learn to heal from this. I mean, honestly, other than their careers, and mostly it's going to be Will that takes the biggest hit from this. Jada, at least acting-wise, isn't going to take a big hit from this. Not a bigger hit that she would have taken over the entanglement stuff. Now, Chris Rock chose not to press charges, mentioned that, and Jim Carrey had something to say about that in this clip.
They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous.
So I agree with him on the whole, that video is going to be out there forever. And even RDC World said in their skit, the great skit that came out like within 4 hours of the thing happening, they were talking about how Chris Rock will never have another serious role, which he hasn't really had any serious roles. But if he wanted to branch out into more serious, more dramatic type of stuff, he can't anymore. People won't take him serious. It's like Tyrese Gibson, that's his name. You know, what more do you want from me? People don't take him seriously, specifically because of that video and also because of Baby Boy and his general persona, which means he can't be in any serious acting roles. So this move by Will Smith is really lucky that Chris Rock didn't sue him, because he would have a very good case for, hey, this ruined my career, this severely damaged my reputation, and a lot of people might view him as weak, even though that's a silly stance to take from my point of view. Hey, it's editing me here. I forgot this somehow. But it's a pretty important part. So, Will is currently under formal review by the Academy for his actions. Now, one of the leading people in the Academy, Whoopi Goldberg, came out and said that it's pretty much guaranteed that Will keep his Oscar, which, I don't know. I don't have any problem with him winning the Oscar in and of itself, but I do think that he should not have been given the Oscar in that time. I think because of the way he acted, he should have been escorted out of there, because if it was you or me, we would have been escorted out of there with our faces dragging on the ground, alright? But because this is Will Smith, he gets to just act a fool and then cry hysterically after he smacked Chris Rock, and Chris Rock just has to stand there and keep going on with the show with a smacked face. Now, also another thing that I almost forgot to to talk about is the fact that there's a new video of Will teaching some kid how to fake a slap. Right? It came out, I think, on Inside Edition or Entertainment Tonight. I don't think that's very relevant. I think just because of the things that have been surrounding this so much, if it was fake, they would be like, hey, this was fake, we were just messing around, blah, blah, blah. And they haven't done that, and they've had ample opportunity after ample opportunity to do that. So I think this is a real thing. And so yeah, back to regularly scheduled programming. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up all my thoughts on the subject so far. Thankfully, most of the jokes have been on Will Smith's expense, because I think he was extremely in the wrong for this, and hopefully he realizes that, and we'll see how this affects him and how it affects Chris Rock through the coming months. Yeah, that wraps that up completely. Bye.